In case you don't know this yet, I'm Jilash. I'm your instructor for this course, and I've been working with Unity for almost 15 years now. All of my ArtStation, I think all of my ArtStation posts that involve Unity are actually using Shuriken as the main particle system. Let me show you real quick what Shuriken is capable of doing. This is my ArtStation profile, and as you can see, there's a bunch of things going on here. But for example, let's check the VFX for party animals. So this is like a black hole that appears on the scene and then sucks around some assets. But you can see all of those elements that are right here, those are separate game objects that contain Shuriken as a component. So each of those has a different Shuriken component to them, and that Shuriken component has different behaviors for the particles, right? So it's like a layering system. In this case, you can compare it to a video editing software in which you can like hide some of the layers, duplicate and edit them, and so this is the power of Shuriken here in Unity. You can see there's a bunch of meshes, a bunch of trails, a bunch of billboards. So it's pretty versatile. It's pretty useful. You can see BapBap, for example, also uses Shuriken as a particle system. Everything here is created using the built-in features, the Shuriken. It's got no modifications to it. You can see particles colliding, which is pretty great. So as you can see, like the bullets are colliding there. And you can spawn some particles when other particles die, for example. So here, when these characters start spinning, which I think it's around here, you can see those particles, those trails, are not hitting anything in the world, but they just explode when their lifetime finishes. You can spawn particles inside other particles in Shuriken, which is pretty nice. And there's a bunch of other features going on. So for example, horizontal billboards on the floor, so you can have like a fake decal AoE indicator in the floor, and many more features that we're gonna go through during this course. But you can see all of these posts are using the Unity's built-in particle system. You can see the usage in different types of styles. For example, all of those were also Shuriken particle systems, but you can have like a mesh on the floor and then just scale it locally, so you would have like a puddle on the floor, for example. You can see those smoke columns going out, the embers, the fire, which is a mesh, those blood stains on the borders of the screen. So it's super versatile. All of those Temtem VFX also use Unity's Shuriken system, also these ones and that one. So feel free to check it out on your own, but you can already see that Shuriken lives up to the standards in some ways, not in many others, but you need to know how to use this. There's no way around it. I'm sorry. Nobody uses VFX Craft nowadays. So brace yourselves. Let's get right into it again.